Welcome to the socials of 94.3 Radio 1 and yet another episode of Binge Watch. I'm your host Bhaarat, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite recent discoveries, a show that I genuinely love. It has its third season which is going to come out and it has really wowed the audiences. We're talking about The Bear Season 1. So without further ado, let's go! So before we talk about the plot of The Bear Season 1 or what I particularly love about this show, I just want to talk about what my experience of watching the first episode of Season 1 was like, because it's a show that really hooks you. It has got all the critical acclaim and a lot of people are really lauding it. It's a show that I've really enjoyed after Succession, and it's really a hot favorite at this point of time, and it's been renewed for a fourth season as well. The third and fourth season are being shot together and the third season is just around the corner, and it's been created by Mr. Christopher Storer, who's directed some incredible specials for some great artists which include the likes of Bo Burnham, Hassan Minhaj, and now this is his debut series if I'm not wrong. And you've got Mr. Jeremy Allen White, who's in fine form playing the role of Carmi, and I really like the feel of the show. There are a lot of dark undertones, a lot of sad moments. It's a dark comedy, essentially a comedy of errors at times as well. A lot of things are going against the protagonist, which is the main ingredient for a comedy show, but it's a wonderful show. I'm really enjoying it and I'm really looking forward. So let's talk about the plot of Bear Season 1. Carmen Bezzato, a young brilliant chef from the fine dining world who is forced to return home to run his local family sandwich shop, the original beef of Chicagoland, after a heartbreaking death in his family, a world away from where he's used to being, and Kami must balance the soul-crushing reality of trading in Michelin-star restaurants for the small business kitchen filled with the strong-willed and obstinate staff and strained familial relationships, all while grappling with the impact of his brother's unfortunate suicide. Okay, so here's what I really love about The Bear Season 1. I'm only talking about The Bear Season 1 in particular because that's the main focus of today's Binge Watch episode. What I really love about the show is that I think that all the departments really click together. It has a great storyline, a great screenplay, great performances, great direction, great cinematography. All the characters have been casted so well. It doesn't make you feel for a second that these people don't belong to the hospitality business or are playing to be those people. You really feel that you're a part of the kitchen. You're seeing all the action happening in front of you. There's always a rosy picture whenever you go to a fine dine restaurant or any place where you're sitting in the diners and it's well air conditioned, the music is playing and you're waiting for your food, having a good time, having some banter with your friends or family. But it really shows you what happens behind the scenes and how a place is run and how everyone is moving helter-skelter. And I think to keep that essence intact is a big win. So big shout out to Mr. Christopher Storer and his team for the same, and the incredible cast headlined by Mr. Jeremy Allen White. So let's move forward to my favorite part of the show, which is called My Favorite. Okay, time for my favorite. Here's what I particularly like about The Bear Season 1. I feel it's been brilliantly casted, like I mentioned earlier, and there are three characters and three actors who are portraying these characters that I particularly like to talk about. Firstly, Mr. Jeremy Allen White, who's really wowed the audiences as Mr. Carmi, the brilliant chef who's really trying his best to do everything that he can in this chaotic atmosphere, whether it's a 5-star Michelin restaurant or the place that he's running for his brother with his brother's friend Richie. And also big shout out to Mr. Eben Moss Backrack, who's playing the incredible role of cousin, aka Richie, the partner in crime of Jeremy Allen White's character Carmi, and he runs the place that Jeremy Allen White's character joins, and he has a brilliant portrayal. There are a lot of shades to his character, but I think it really fits well, it really complements, and it's been brilliantly characterized and equally brilliantly portrayed. And I'm really looking forward to his portrayal of the Thing in the reboot of the Fantastic Four movie, which is also going to have Mr. Pedro Pascal. So a lot to look forward to, a great talent, and all in all, a wonderful cast. Okay, so let's talk about my favorite scenes of The Bear Season 1. I think the opening scene of The Bear Season 1 is so incredible. It has a metaphor for Jeremy Allen White's character Kami seeing a bear, and it's really captivating because it's really thematic. That eventually happens to be the name of the place as well that they're running, and I think it's wonderful. It really hooks you, and I think that's one of the reasons that I really fell in love with the show. My second favorite scene is a bit of a traumatizing one where Kami's character is remembering his old boss in the 5-star Michelin hotel that he used to work, and he's being really abusive to him. You have Joel McHale from Community fame and all the incredible stuff that he's done, who's playing this role of this abusive chef who's saying a lot of abusive stuff to him in his ears, that he's not capable, he's a failure. And that sort of reminded me of Whiplash, the incredible performance of Mr. J.K. Simmons and his dynamic with Miles Teller's character. So I think it's really brilliantly portrayed, and it shows all the trauma that Kami's character carrying with him. That's another favorite of mine. And my favorite moment is when they try to create this pasta and they find certain packages of money, which is actually the solution to all the problems that they're having at that point of time. I think such great exposition, such a brilliantly written scene. And I'm really looking forward to talking about all the incredible stuff in The Bear Season 2 and Season 3. So that's it in my favorite for today's episode of Binge Watch. Let's move forward for a celebrity intervention. Every episode, we have a particular celebrity who drops in our studio and we ask them what's that TV show, movie series that they are binge watching currently. And we'll not tell you who our celebrity for today is. You have to find out. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, mid episode of Binge Watch, and we've got the prolific singer-songwriter and incredible singer herself, the phenomenal artist that Natania Lalwani is. Natania, it's time for you to shell out some of your favorite TV shows or movie series that you've been binge watching and you'd like for our viewer to know.
Okay. A movie I just watched that I love is called The Idea of You.
Okay.
That's on Amazon.
Okay.
And it's like actually based on anything on a fan fiction of a boy band.
Okay.
With Anne Hathaway, and it was
a
rom-com vibe. Something that's surprising is I have been binging Turkish TV shows.
Okay, any recommendations for us?
There's a TV show called Sen Kal Kapimi.
Okay.
That's like, again, rom-com, very cute. Also on Netflix there's Black Money Love, which I love. Okay. And I've been learning like little Turkish through this. I'm very excited. I want to go to Turkey and I want to use my Turkish skills now after watching all these shows. And then I would say like a classic is Grey's Anatomy.
Ooh, right.
And I will like cry at the end of every episode.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just little tears, you know, nothing too much.
Right.
Just hits.
Yeah, without like weeping.
Exactly, it's just like a little emotion.
Okay, just watch the next episode.
You're just like...
okay, like a flinch.
It's just like a flinch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and something that makes you laugh, something that cheers you up, something that you watch, that you always go back to.
Ooh. I laugh at like a lot of things. Like I laugh at anything almost.
Right.
Anything, like anything that's
it's not my skill then. Okay. I thought I'm really on fire today, but it was like, no, I just laugh at anything.
Like I've just...
Okay. Thank you so much for that. So please go and check out these incredible shows, the Turkish shows that Natania spoke about, and also Grey's Anatomy that we like to cover on Binge Watch someday very soon. All right. Thank you. Thanks. So that's what we had for today's celebrity intervention on today's episode of Binge Watch, the Bear Season 1 edition, if I may. And we really love doing this. Thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe if you already haven't. If you already haven't, don't worry, we're chill out people. You can subscribe, you can comment, you can share, you can let us know what's your favorite character from The Bear, what's your favorite moment from The Bear, what's that TV show or movie series that you'd like for us to cover on Binge Watch. Until then, we're going to see you. Also, big shout out to Dio, our man, who's behind the camera, the producer of this show, who shoots and edits Binge Watch so passionately. Drop some hearts for him in the comment section. You can also follow both Dio and me. We've listed our IDs in the description box, so do that. Until then, it's me, your host Bhaarat, and I just like to say, keep binge watching.
94.3 Radio 1.